So how are you doing, Becky?
I'm doing pretty well.
So are we. We're happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being a part of this first What is Frederick podcast. We're going to give it a try. See how it goes.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, so we're here with
couch.
we're here with Matt and Sully, and with Shadow Apparatus and Marshall Fuzz, respectively.
I know.
As together under the banner of Lunchbox Productions,
Lunchbox
Yes,
Productions.
a promotions company
that's putting on this wonderful show today.
redeeming Heartbreakers Ball. I understand.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we thought that was a really, really awesome idea. Like I was like, freaking, that's an amazing idea. And then like a couple weeks go by, we're promoting it, and I find out there's another Heartbreakers Ball going on tonight at the same.
No, not tonight. It was
Not tonight?
it was last Friday.
It was last Friday?
It was last Friday. Last Friday or last Saturday? It was the 7th. It was last week. But yeah, I worked it. It was like everything.
So they were like doing they were heartbreaking before the actual heartbreak?
Yeah, it was the pre-heartbreak. Ours is the post-heartbreak.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're legitimately when you're about you've already cried a couple days and then you're good.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Ours is the celebration after the heartbreak.
Did you do anything special for your wife?
Yeah, we went to a Greek, the only restaurant at that shop was Westview Shopping Center that wasn't busy. It was actually a really, really good cozy Greek restaurant with great food. So
Nice.
we went in there, got sad immediately, ate our food. It was perfect.
I'm a huge fan of gyros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually had a falafel.
Ooh, yeah, I get down with falafel. Sure.
Yeah.
I've never had falafel.
No, you got to.
So what is it like is it like a
Yeah, chickpea is like fried.
With like cornstarch, fried.
so is that like your gyro bread? Is that what you're dealing? Is that what's made gyro bread's made out of?
No, gyro bread is made out of just regular bread. It's
Well, I
like
know
a
that,
beer
but you're
bread.
saying the gyro.
The gyro, the stuff that you put in that would replace the meat, they put falafel. Falafel is like a chickpea patty.
Okay. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I had this falafel waffle in Syracuse. There's this place that's like,
That's a
yeah,
great name for
yeah,
it.
they have like falafel waffles. Really
Everyone,
good.
if you have a falafel, you should have a falafel
Yeah.
waffle. I don't think you can have one without the
Yeah.
other.
There's a long way to describe stuff.
Oh yeah.
It'd just be a falafel. Why do we have to make it a falafel
Yeah.
waffle?
Because it rhymes, man. That's why, we're all about marketing here at Lunchbox Productions.
Yeah.
If you need a waffle,
Do the falafel waffle ball.
we'll do it. If you want it, we will make it happen. We're all about the people.
So you're making promises.
Yeah, seriously. Anybody that wants us for a falafel waffle festival, we got you.
That's our next
We will
thing.
make it. I didn't even know what a falafel was before 5 minutes ago.
So now, there we go. That's it then.
We're gonna do it. The falafel waffle fest
Sounds good.
announced.
In the near future.
Yeah.
So what are your guys' backgrounds in Frederick? Where did you start out in the area?
I went to college at Hood, and I ended up staying after the fact, and I started a band called the Newman Boys,
Yep.
which we did about 7 years. We played for about 7 years, and we did a lot of stuff, and we really tried to kind of like amp up the whole. Our goal was the same as this goal for this particular company, which is amping up the music scene, which is like getting people together and hoping that people get along and try to like book shows together and help each other out.
Right.
So of course I have my own band now. But of course Sully has got the same type of experience, but a lot longer.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I moved up here probably in 2003. I don't think there was much of a music scene up here when I moved up here, so I didn't really get introduced to the music scene up here probably until about 4 years ago when I started Marshall Fuzz. And then that's when I was like, oh wow, this is Frederick. Because all the other bands I played in, we played down in Montgomery County, DC, things like that, but Baltimore. But Frederick was just, I guess my eyes didn't open up to the scene for Frederick until I had my own band and I was kind of moving around. Otherwise, funny story, when I first moved up here, I got a DUI, so that kind of scared me from hanging out with Frederick at all. So I would just go straight home. as soon as I go to work, I'm going straight home. So I didn't really know what was going on downtown until I started the band and started looking for places to play.
That's the thing. I started playing around when I was like 15, 16. I had this band called The New Seasons, and we actually played with the Noli Moles once, Baltimore
really?
Soundstage, and like a battle of the bands.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was a good
Yeah.
time. I don't remember the exact band, but that's awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, it's crazy.
That was a good time, man. That place is pretty packed.
Yeah.
It's a fun. It's a fun adventure. Were you at the? We also had a battle of the bands at the 8x10 as well.
No, I
You guys
wasn't
gonna
that
go
one.
on
Yeah,
That was shit, man.
yeah. I barely played any gigs back then, just because like there's no all ages places really. Well, especially back then.
That was like one of our first like shows in like Baltimore. Was like playing some of those open mics. And do you used to like so? You just you just turned 21, is that right?
Yeah, last March.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's only been like a short time going to Nolan and Guido's. Like before that, I could only go to like very select shows.
And you also play music, is that right?
Yep.
So what have you been doing lately?
Lately, not much. Just looking for like bands to drum in.
That's cool, man. You're a drummer?
Yeah.
I thought you played guitar, man.
I do, yeah. I have a solo project.
Okay.
Not trying to be like cool myself, but like, it's
Well,
like,
you know, like,
when you can't find like people to be in a band with, you might as well just do it yourself.
Dude, I can believe it. There's a lot of bands like that.
Yeah.
A lot of, especially lately. A lot
Oh
of
yeah,
bands.
for sure.
You heard of was it Beartooth?
Yeah.
So Beartooth, like a hardcore, kind of like a hardcore band. Those guys, it really was the lead singer. He wrote like every single part, like the drums, bass, guitars, vocals, all of it. He did all of it himself, which I think is absolutely incredible. It takes a lot of like forethought, a lot of vision to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's stuff's crazy. I mean, I was really too picky when I did my stuff. It just like took forever to put out, and it's like when you're like mastering, like producing yourself too. It's just
Put yourself out of yourself. Like I don't know how anybody. I have never been able to see the forest for trees. Like when I'm actually involved in it.
no, yeah.
You need. That's why you need a producer. That's their whole purpose. Right producer, they understand the sound. It's hard finding that though. It's hard finding a regular recording studio that's going to get you, right?
Yep.
Because they'll take your money.
Oh, exactly.
They really get your music.
Yep.
So that's kind of another thing. Like this whole thing that we're trying to do is really more about fair pay.
Right.
Also, getting able to play the same venues as everyone else, and getting new fans.
Word up.
Larger you promote it. As long as you make more money than venue money, then it doesn't really matter what you do.
Yeah.
So we have more freedom to do whatever we want.
Exactly.
That's kind of what this whole thing's about. That's my particular goal. So, it's hard to see these things coming, man. It ebbs and flows in this town.
Yeah.
He said he got here in 2003. I guess shortly after that, there was like a really heavy metal scene in this town.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like Clutch's side project, the Bakerton group, would play like bars in Frederick and stuff. Like,
Wasn't there used to be a venue in town off of Route 3, very popular, so they got shut down. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Like back in the day, like that used to be a huge deal. Like, we're not that kind of metal or whatever. Like
Yeah.
that shit died in like well, actually, I guess that was probably more the 90s than it was, 2006 is when we, 2010, 2012 or 13 when we were kind of doing our thing, right?
Yeah.
But it was tough. Everybody wants cover bands and shit.
Yeah, it's great.
But what I've learned is that, the bars want cover bands because it's easy.
Yeah.
So you don't, if the band's too crazy or you don't have to do all the work of like trying to have to figure out what type of band it is and whether they're going to piss off your clientele.
Yep.
But people don't really give a shit. And ultimately, whether you're playing covers or not, they just want to dance.
Yep.
So as long as you can get them moving or affect them in some way, then you can sell a lot of drinks.
Yeah. I think they're realizing that a little bit more now.
I think so. I mean, I was at Suli, Marshall Fuzz last night with Bushwallers.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. That's notorious.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's why people I know really go there. It's just like, oh yeah, well, we see another cover band. Like.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that musicians are really fucking snobbish.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird.
Yeah, like I've been such an asshole with my time.
Yeah.
Because I just look at that. It looks like that thing. You know how like dudes get bored being married and they get home all day long, so they have to go golfing on weekends.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. But like it's their golfing because they always have the nicest equipment. They
Yeah.
always have like thousands of dollars worth of like sound equipment.
Yep.
Like backlines and huge like lights and stuff. And you're like, what the fuck? Like these are not starting musicians. These guys just need harmony, right?
Yeah.
No offense to cover bands out there. I really don't mean it. You do your stuff originally. That's awesome. Like, I've seen some really cool cover bands. The ones that actually try to make it their own.
Oh yeah, it's like I've been at cover band. It's a lot of fun. It's just like a different experience. And
It is.
especially, it's like I don't know. In high school, I was definitely a music snob, but then I learned like once I opened myself up to all the genres, it just makes so much more sense.
It does. You can take from everything. You can take a little bit from everything. And there's nothing wrong with, doing other people's stuff. In fact, I think it's really cool to cover things now and in your own way, right?
Yeah.
You can take like an old bebop song or like a Motown song.
Yeah.
You can turn it into a punk rock song.
Yeah. And then there's like the opposite. There's like postmodern jukebox who's taking like these modern songs and making them old in that swing style.
Yeah, of course, you have NPR kicking out the jazz. I don't know if you've ever been driving home around 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. They have some sweet jazz.
Yeah.
I jam out to that shit. It's relaxing, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Keeps me going. Well, you got a mixture of all that stuff. Introduce you to all kinds of weird stuff. But I feel like that's what's lacking here. Nobody knows where anything's going on.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I try to get like an events page going on the website and stuff, just to like compile something like all into one place.
You're good, man. Like, especially if you get the bar scene, like the bar owners to actually communicate with you.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
To like send you emails, updates, or whatever.
Yeah.
I know JB, who's here setting up sound right now for the show. He does a podcast where part of that is, telling people when musicians are playing in the area.
Right.
It's pretty good. Awareness.
Yeah. It's awareness for like the other podcasts going on too, because it's like there's so much stuff going on now. It's crazy.
It really is, man. Well, I guess, what kind of question, what other specifics?
Oh yeah. Let's see. How did you and Suli meet? Decide to do the Lunchbox production?
A friend of mine had told me that Suli was trying to get his band together and they were trying to do shows. I was actually, my old bass player, like almost Brad, was Suli playing Suli. So at that point we started talking and we just wanted to start booking shows together. But the more we were talking, the more it was like it's really hard to like be able to find venues that weren't playing that kind of music.
Yeah.
Or, we're not like heavy metal, we're accessible, but they just want cover type stuff. So we thought we'd get together and try to build like some correlations, like put some big shows on there. That's the easiest thing to do, right? Like the first thing is put on like a show that kind of like 4 or 5 bands, get those people together. If that goes well, then we created a buzz. Start doing more of that kind of stuff. And then in kind of doing so, we probably played like 5 or 6 shows together, our bands in a row. And we were like, why don't we just incorporate this as like kind of like a record label or promotion company?
Yeah.
And just try to bring bands into it. If you can get that in other areas as well, spread out to like Baltimore. We have friends in Baltimore that have bands and things like that. And then we can be swapping shows as far as, so just build a huge network around this area and 30 miles out, 35 miles out. Hopefully everything works out, everybody helps each other out, we swap gigs, and everybody's notoriety goes up automatically.
Yeah, there's like so much network stuff building now, because I've seen bands like from New York and stuff in NOLA and like just crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's been really cool. Like they've been doing that for a while. Like they've always had bands come through that are on their way up touring. Like some starving artists, like seriously living out of a band. Like it was great, and that's what you need. That's why House Cat's been a kind of cool ally right now. When it's kind of put on those kind of shows.
That's really awesome. Are there like any other places you have like all your eyes set on for stuff, or is this mainly like one of the first places you've done this?
Well, so this is one of the first spots. We want to play Old Mother. We want to do a show at Attaboy. They ever get their music license involved.
I know we talked like off mic about it, but like the recent shutdown, like Frederick Playlist, how do you think we can like re-energize the scene and get people involved?
The one thing that Fred Rockians are excellent at is drinking alcohol. We do this for any occasion. In the streets, it used to be just about, how the streets weren't flooded anymore, they rebuilt after an initial flood, and then it became Mardi Gras 2.0. I mean, it's wild, man. But, ultimately, obviously the playlist is going to be controlled. because we're gonna have to figure out where to get the same resources that they had available in order to do things similarly than they did.
Yeah.
I mean, on the one hand, it wouldn't be impossible to book multiple shows on the same day at multiple locations. But then you have to think about sound, right? And all those places.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot involved.
You can DIY that. You can be like every band book. You need to have somebody, one of the bands at that particular stage would have to have their own sound equipment. So we could figure it out, but we wouldn't have any coordination if they had.
Right.
Volunteers.
Yeah. It's sponsors, like advertising.
I mean, that's going to be a hard void to fill. How do you feel about that? Because I mean, obviously.
Yeah, I've always been like definitely. Well, obviously, I was really inspired to like start my own thing because of that website. And I just always wanted to expand on the ideas. I felt like I had more time to invest in just music as a website and like promoting the Frederick scene.
Do you do are you into like programming or website?
A little bit, yeah. I did like website development in high school and stuff.
That's cool. That's cool. So is it like, is your thing going to be more of a blog or like a legit website?
Well, I mean, it's always like the type of blog, because then obviously there'll be like show write-ups and then like podcasts like this and then stuff like that. Like interviews, obviously.
That go away a little bit. Like there was a time when like every bar had to have an open mic because it was like so popular. Watching that go away is a little rough because that was a huge part. I mean, most of the people that we're friends with, most of the bands that at least the only most started with, those guys, we got to know each other at open mics.
Yeah.
In fact, I saw like half my drummers in a band called Mickey C and the Rattlesnake Lights who were sick, and they kind of formed and like tried their material out at open mics. Like if it wasn't for open mics, and the fact that those are kind of shutting down is kind of problematic. Like, there's not as much freedom, although they can open back up, right? So the breweries are kind of taking on a little bit of the weight and allowing us to. So just as a little bit of promotion, Sully's got an open mic at
Rockwell
Brewery Tuesday nights. Yeah. So check that out.
Yeah, I know 11 cafes like switching theirs to like Friday nights now.
Oh yeah.
Something, yeah.
11 Where is this 11 Cafe at?
It's right by Sky Stage. Yeah, it is gravel.
That's cool. It's mostly acoustic though, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, but they have like electric shows there.
That's cool. That's cool. It's cool. My bass player has entered the room here. This is Colton Brady.
How are you?
Take the mic, man.
You gotta get everyone involved.
Yeah. Well, you might as well at this rate, you know,
Yeah.
people just kind of walk in and walk out.
Oh, for sure.
I gotta go set up, right?
Oh,
On top
yeah.
of the open mic scene, man. It's generally a disappointment that
Yeah.
you guys have probably already talked all about that.
No, we just started on the open mic.
Yeah, that's the first.
Well, it's a disappointment that they just keep dropping.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, it's rough not to have like a new area, you know?
So I mean, Bushwallers, I know they're getting it together and doing once a month, maybe days doing it.
It's like once a month, yeah. Last Thursday or the first Thursday. It's either the last Thursday or the first Thursday of every month.
So that's great, you know. Dave's the man. So it's coming back, so, which is a good thing. And that's something that brings just about everybody together.
Yeah.
So what do you think we could do to increase the music scene in town? That's what we've been talking about.
Well, obviously the open mic, what I just said.
That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, that was like my first opportunity to perform even when I was younger. Like,
Really?
You never get to see the younger musicians unless it's at like a rock school thing or something. I didn't go to the rock school because I didn't have money to. So.
Well, right, yeah. Plus, I mean, that was probably a little before your time, right?
Yeah, it was before my time too. I was like
slightly.
18 by the time I finally came.
Oh. You know, the other thing is, why is it so hard to get shows in places and bars or whatever? Because I think, back on the Bushwallers again, I don't think they really do. I think it has to be a cover band on the weekends, right?
It mainly. Not always. I mean, they've made some exceptions, but
So it'd be nice to make it a little bit easy, you know, if you could give somebody a CD and, hey, you guys sound really good, come out and play. That would be nice. As they say, the musicians need to make money and the bar needs to make money.
Yeah.
Or the venue needs to make money. So I think that's important, like, allowing more people to play. If you hate us, you hate us.
Yeah.
Let it be known, you know. think we're good, then maybe a little bit more money next time if we bring a lot of people or all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're totally on something there. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like,
It's
do the best we
difficult,
can.
though. You know what I mean? Like, booking in general, like, people are very sticky.
Booking's hard because you're talking about. So the bar owners, they don't really. I mean, they don't really give a shit. To be honest with you,
Correct.
it's about
Correct.
it's a business, right? So they got to
want
make money.
money, right.
You can't offend the current customers that they have. So you wanna book acts. It's easier to book bands that are gonna play the same music
Right.
because
Like I
you can
said,
guarantee that people are gonna like it, right? Like it's more of a challenge to have to spend time filling up your calendar. It's easier to call a promotion company that does cover band bookings and just have them book you for months in advance.
Sure.
You don't have to worry about it, right? Because you got to worry about everything else.
well, like I said, bars got to make money, or venues got to make money, but so do the musicians in hand. So if you have a demo, be more inclined to listen to it. If you like it, like I said, the show will go on. But if you don't like it, obviously let that be known.
Well, that's part of like we need to make it known that what we're doing is profitable for bars. If anything, the most important part of our marketing would be that we're going to bring people to your show,
Correct.
to your bar. And they're
I'm
gonna spend
I'm
money.
not arguing with you one bit.
Well, no, I'm just saying that's like under this lunchbox. That's the point, right? Because if you make them, I mean, this is like a lot of things in life, right?
Sure.
If you make them money, they will let you do whatever the hell you want. And that's the important thing. Like, you can put on any type of show you want as long as they know that they're going to be taking care of the bar. Like, financially, they're going to have money. It's going to be good, and people are going to come. So what they want is people to be introduced to their business. That's why they have music.
Well, the Frederick thing was a lot of fun. I think I saw you there.
Yeah.
Go for it, man.
It was a good time. You got JB on
What
the
you guys
top.
are just talking about money?
We're talking about music. Yeah, we're talking about the essentially how to expand the music scene in Frederick, and more or less just about the challenges that we face. And also, we were just talking about how basically the bars, unfortunately, they need to make money too. So it's important that the bands take it seriously as far as promoting the shows. If you promote shows, you bring people, they'll pretty much let you do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think people should get involved in their local city government because that's really how you can change the way the scene is run right now. As it stands right now, Frederick City isn't correctly just a music venue. Like, and by that I mean a place like 930 or Usually Music Hall where it's not a restaurant, it's also has music at night. It's just a venue.
Right.
And so that's the biggest hurdle, I think. For getting to where you guys are talking. I think that, and like I said, I can't stress enough how important it is to like get to know your local representatives, go to the city hall meetings, campaign, petition for shit. Like
You've been around it for a good while. I mean,
Yeah.
every weekend.
yeah, and I mean it's a great scene. I just I've heard a lot of bands complain that they're either not getting paid what they want, or they're not really getting they're not getting audiences that are putting aside the correct what they want to see as far as participation. And it's because again it's a restaurant that they're playing at whose main goal is to make money as a restaurant. They want you to bring in people to buy stuff from it. And I would love to see a real music venue happen. I think Area 31 is probably the closest thing we have to it.
For sure.
That would be great.
Well, they've always said that the challenge is the parking. The thing that the city's so reluctant about is that where is all this traffic going to go? What kind of problems is that going to cause?
Yeah, and again, that has a lot to do with getting involved in your local government and voting the people that you want to represent you in. People that don't necessarily think that way. Which, they're not wrong. You know what I mean? Frederick is not Baltimore. It's not that size. It's not DC. So if you put a real venue in like that, you're going to see a marked increase in congestion in downtown. And that's an annoyance to people that are above the age of like 40.
They had this place like I think it was like early '90s-ish, but that's only the Exhale. It was like a strictly music.
Yeah, I can tell you about Exhale. I was alive for Exhale.
Yeah.
I was a teenager when Exhale was the thing. And if I remember correctly, they had under 21 nights there, which was wild. And I think that's one of the reasons they got shut down because they ended up serving some dinner.
Yeah, apparently I heard like I met someone who's like a police officer at that time or something. Like I met this police officer and just said she filed like so many reports there.
I believe it.
Like it was crazy.
There's another place. It's still there. There's another place back in it called Bellis's.
I remember Bellas.
Right up the street from here. That's where all the punk and hardcore bands would come. Like Good Charlotte played there in like the late
wow.
90s. Yeah. There's a place in Hagerstown back in the day called The Cave that was like the premier hardcore underground club.
That's awesome.
Dude, I feel like somebody's grandfather.
Oh no,
There was a place in Hagerstown called The Cave.
Way back when, in my day, there used to be hardcore
like-
shows every Tuesday. We had great hardcore shows on Tuesdays.
Yeah, the Exhale. I mean, my parents saw Cheap Trick and Squeeze.
Oh wow.
That's awesome, dude.
That's fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big.
And then they had like Rat, Sebastian Bach, like look before like all this stuff. And it's like funny.
Rat's from Maryland, aren't they?
I think so, yeah.
Because I feel like Rat. Funny thing about Exhale, Rat played in Exhale.
Yep.
Back in the day, which is wild. Cool. Thanks for letting me crash your guys' podcast.
Yeah, cool.
Cheers.
for joining us.
I mean, I
JB
think,
Dunn checking out.
huh?
Oh no, I was just like, I don't even know how to keep people filed in on who's been on here, but you know,
No, it's
been
kind of
pretty great.
It's kind of interesting to have it go like a couple
Yeah.
different people come back, people coming in, people coming out.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight, different perspectives.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what it's all about. That comes back to getting everyone involved in the whole music scene in general.
That's what it's all about, right? Plus, we're at a brewery right now. I mean, if only we could figure out how to we could post live. You could totally, in future reference, we could totally do this shit on Facebook Live.
Yeah,
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first thing ever. Like, I don't know how the sound's gonna be. I don't know how anything's gonna be. But
We have no idea the content's going to be this division. If you want to cut some stuff
No,
out of
no,
here,
it's all good.
I totally am okay with it.
I'll have to see.
Last couple points, and I was just rambling to fill space.
That's how you gotta go sometimes.
What you gotta do, man.
You get to the goods.
Why don't you tell this guy about your music? This guy's been in this town forever, man. If I need to know anything about anybody, this guy knows the information. One bass player, Colton, Brady. And that.
We do a little dueling thing, so it's not subjectively bass player, but
Right.
as you well know. I've been in Frederick pretty much all my life. I love downtown. I've lived there. I'm on the outside of downtown now, but I lived in downtown for a good 5 years in downtown, like off of Market Street
Yeah.
on the Fifth. Those were good times, man. Just jumping right out to the bar and then walking right back home.
Yep.
Being in the middle of all the entertainment. Those are good times. So now I'm not so much in, like I said, right on the outside. So it's
Yeah,
not-
I mean, it's pretty hard to live in Frederick at all now.
Oh, I mean,
It's insane.
So I have a Doberman, so that's like a big thing.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I have a king size mattress. So
Yep.
if you've been in any place downtown Frederick, that is Doberman. You're not allowed in,
Yeah.
and a king size mattress. You can forget it going up any stairwell at all whatsoever. So it was as soon as we left the street, it was just mainly we wanted more space. So looking, and we couldn't find it. All the good places that were there were taken up or were too expensive.
Yeah.
So it ended up not working out. We moved right outside of downtown. So it is walking distance if you're feeling like
Yeah.
you want to really, push like a mile or a couple miles. But I'd rather just take a cab.
Right.
But I know you're out at Walkersville, so
Yeah.
I know you feel coming out here. And
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's only like 15 minutes
Yep.
driving, so I mean, it's
Obviously,
easy,
it's
but
not-
yeah, it's like,
Obviously, it's not DC at all.
yeah.
But I remember we chatted a little bit. We definitely have to jam, man. I'm definitely one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
I'm in a condo though right now, so it's like not too much of a. It is a jam-friendly space, but
Right.
only for so
Yeah,
long.
that's the thing. I had people come over to my house. I just live in a townhouse with my parents, and it's like it's totally chill. Like the neighbors don't mind at all. It's just there's not much space. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Like it scares some people because I don't know, but it's like at least you have a space at all.
Yeah, exactly. the good thing for you is you have the house, so that's what people, you know. In the condo, I got like all these people under me, and my door,
Yeah,
like,
it's
it'll echo
stressful.
right through the hallways.
Yeah.
But I still shred the guitar a good bit inside, you know,
Yeah.
reasonable hours. I don't really go past. I'm a respectful
Yeah, exactly.
to all the neighbors and whatnot. But we definitely need to get together and jam, man. I was talking to you a little bit about that before, but I had a work injury, and
Oh man, yeah.
so my wrist got really, really messed up. And luckily, I can play the guitar and play the bass, and that's okay. I really damaged some shit in there.
Yeah.
I do maintenance. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it. So it's like constantly hard work, construction type stuff. And, yeah, I busted my wrist using a dig bar.
Ooh, yeah.
It's been hard to bounce back from that. But
Yeah, for
like
sure.
I said, thank God I'm able to play music, because I
Yep.
don't know what I would do if I didn't.
Yeah, it's really difficult. The only I had like a minor injury. I like bruised my hip at one point, like playing basketball, and I like never did like any sports stuff again because I like came right down on the cement. And I'd limp for weeks, and then like trying to hit the bass drum pedal is not happening. It sucks.
I'm really excited to jam with you, man. That'll be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
What's it
Yeah,
called?
I'm trying to get involved in like as much musical stuff as possible. That's why the website and everything else. And it's just
Yeah, dude.
it's really cool.
That's freaking awesome. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, of course.
I know. So last night we went out to the wharf, ATC, and saw Interpol. Holy
Yeah.
shit, man! Those guys slammed it. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome.
My girlfriend seen it about 10 years ago, so like it's really cool to see that they're still slamming.
Was that your first time at the Anthem?
So I've been to the Anthem a few times for
Yeah.
a couple of different acts. We're actually going to another kind of closet classic, the Snow Patrol is
Oh,
still
yeah.
playing.
Sure.
And I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I
see
love all
them.
those bands.
Dude, I know they're so good.
That's the thing. Most of the bands I like are like people imagine as like one-hit wonders. Like I've seen like the presidents of the United States of America.
Dude,
like
I love
that.
those fucking guys.
Yeah, exactly.
That
So
shit was so cool. They're like tuned so low, like their guitars
Yeah.
are like everything's like
Yeah, the
super
gift
low.
bass and the bass
Yeah.
I
guitar.
really like the low tunes, man.
Company now, right?
Yeah, you got like the Foo Fighters playing now in the background. I saw that show at the end.
Oh, no shit,
Yeah.
no shit. Dave Grohl, man.
Yeah. I've seen pretty like a lot of diverse acts. I mean, Morrissey and then Tenacious D was the most recent.
That's so badass. I wish I saw
He's gonna be out here
it.
soon.
Yeah.
Those are some fun times.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So, where are you working? What are you up to?
I work at the Village Tavern in Walkersville restaurant.
You mentioned that to me.
Yeah. So it's still like part time. It's like 30 hours. I work 5 days a week. So it's like I have enough time to like do this stuff inside. And like that's really what I'm pursuing.
Rock on.
I have the time.
Rock on.
And my parents are the type they just support me in whatever
Yeah,
I do.
that's
So it's like
fantastic.
it's really great.
Were you playing in a band with your dad? Was it?
Yeah, for a little while. I mean, we still like play every once in a while. Yeah. Just haven't played shows in a while because he was like switching around jobs for a bit. But now he's in a steady place, so he probably will play out again eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to jam with my dad, but we'd swap back drums and guitar. He'd get on guitar, and then I'd get on drums, and he'd get on drums, and I'd get on guitar. Those are fun times, man. And I was like probably like 7 years old at the time. So
Yeah.
I was like, but I was taught how to play guitar by Ronnie Youngkins, who's member of the Kids.
Yep.
And I talk to him, every now and then. I always check up, keep tabs on him, see how he's doing. They're still fucking playing and rocking and rolling.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, I just saw him. I guess it was like June or July was the last time I saw him. It was awesome.
so they were freaking amazing.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go to the Pixmas show, but that Friday that they were playing, that's when I had my work injury. So
Oh, no.
That's when he burst your hand.
That's when
Remember, he was like, yeah, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play. I really hurt my hand. It's broken. And we were like, it's broken? What do you mean it's broken? How'd you break your hand? And we didn't hear anything. You're like, no, it needs surgery. It's horrible. It's
That's what they were saying.
And then you were like, no, we're good. It doesn't need surgery.
Well, after many of, like a couple of months in, you go to so many doctor's offices, things kind of kind of worked out.
We were a little worried there for a minute. We were like, shit, his hand's breaking. We're not gonna, what are we gonna do, man?
It was a bad place to be in. I mean, a painful place to be in. I would have been devastated had I not had been able to play music, or if I had to go get surgery. That would have been a devastation. It's pretty fucking bad.
He told us irreparable. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it's pretty jacked up. Like, I can definitely feel things like moving around still. I shouldn't be moving around. So it's not good. But over time, things will get stronger, heal up a little bit, and we'll see how it goes.
Level out.
Yes,
I feel like you're definitely the perfect person for this podcast interview. I just want to say, check out Shadow Apparatus and Marshall Fuzz, and check out Lunchbox Productions. We'll be on Facebook then. Wait.
Certainly,
And,
that's exciting.
I'm gonna let you guys talk. I gotta do some shit. I'll see you guys later.
Later, man.
Take it easy.
So, we need to jam.
Yeah, for sure.
How old are you?
21. Yeah, I turned 21 in March. So I turned 22 next month.
You look older.
Yeah, that's what everyone says, and then obviously like my knowledge of the music scene is like there's no one around me. Yeah.
So, I've got a younger looking complex, but I didn't. You were 21.
Yeah.
So what else you guys talked about? I kind of like jumped into.
I mean, we were just talking about how the Frederick playlist like shut down and stuff like that.
Man. Yeah. So do you know what's going on? Do you know if it's?
Not for sure. I can't really say like much because I don't think it's gonna be happening anymore though. At least from what I've heard from people around it.
So I think. So Colin's not doing it. He's done. And that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
So because that was like a big.
Yeah.
When they came to the plate, I mean, it was like boom.
Oh, yeah.
Playlists, like they gave us shout outs all the time, which was cool.
Yeah.
It was fun. And like I said, the thing that was exciting. That was
Yeah, I think those are the biggest things is the events they were able to put on because there's going to be like nothing like that able to happen. Like I always thought I could expand on certain things the playlist was doing, like just the weekend playlist and like stuff like that, like advertising shows more. But even like the fact that someone was doing it like consistently every week, it takes a lot.
I
stuff.
thoroughly enjoyed that. And, you know, you really don't know, as cliche as it is, you don't know what you have until it's gone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that was a big hit. I really hope somebody does pick it up, but I
Yeah.
can see what you're saying and how no one really wants to.
I don't know how you'd even pick it up from there. Like if you could have the same contacts or if you'd be starting like brand new.
Right. I mean, I don't know, I guess Colin has other things he's doing, so,
Yeah.
which, that's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it takes a lot to just do that, and most of it's out of passion because I mean, you'd be going to work and then like putting on those shows like after.
Yep. We played a couple of shows with Double Motorcycle, and those were fun.
Yeah.
They were fun. Good guys. But yeah, it is definitely a bummer that's not happening. I still have the mugs in my. It's like kind of like one of my go-to glasses.
Yeah.
Shit out of.
Yeah, it was like the second year of the thing when I got the shirt. Like I played it so I had my name on it, and I thought that was cool because it's like the first like shirt I've had my name on and stuff like.
We played and there was so many things going on, and Matt was all over the place. Matt actually got a shirt, but I didn't, and the names are on it. And I was like, oh man, that's kind of cool because I definitely wanted one. But had I known where to get one of those, I definitely would have stopped by. It didn't even really matter to me that no one was really getting paid for anything.
Right. Yeah, it was just cool.
Yeah, exactly.
And especially, I mean, that second year because they had like Roswell Kid headlining and stuff, and just like, how did this even happen? Like, it's so crazy, and it still made money. It was successful. That's like good.
I wish we could have another one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Summer's coming.
Yeah, we'll come around with something. It's so many people have talked about doing something like that, so we can get enough people together and figure something out.
I certainly hope so, because that needs to fucking happen.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to dredge too much on it.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah. Yeah, we can wrap it up. It's been fun.
Well, do you have any other questions or?
I don't think so.
All right, man. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for this. This has been fun.
All right, thanks for talking.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's jam.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely down. We're wrapping up the first episode of the What is Frederick podcast live at House Cap Brewing. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how any of this sounds. Who knows? But it's a step you got to take.
Indeed. Again, thanks for coming out, supporting us.
That's what you got to do. That's another thing. I'm just trying to get people to come out and go to shows. Because once I started, I enjoyed it so much more. But I used to be that person who just like stuck inside a lot.
True.
I don't know.
I get that way. Man. We're all introverts in some ways. Kind of social anxiety. You don't want to go out. The crowd's
Right.
can be a little overwhelming.
Yeah, it's hard because now I find myself, I have to introduce myself to these people because they're here, and like sometimes I don't end up doing it, and I feel like, oh crap, like I had my opportunity and I didn't do it, or whatever. Or I only know certain people online for a while, which is definitely like a different environment because like it's really strange because I meet them in person, I'm like, do they know who I am? Like,
Sure. Well, you're human.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing I've been getting back to is human interaction. It's so much better than anything else.
I mean, honestly, I sometimes get wrapped up in playing my video games and hanging out with my girlfriend. I don't want to. I want to stay away from the world, so I totally get that. But again, thanks for coming out here and supporting us and doing this, man.
Oh, of course.
This is Colton Brady from Shadow Apparatus. Have a good night.
Yeah.